الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر تحية لله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. استغفر الله العظيم واتوب اليه. استغفر الله العظيم. استغفر الله.
Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, after Sunnah, we're going to have our family night program. Brother Imam Aziz Abdin is here. Inshallah, he's going to highlight the beginning of our Ramadan preparation and how we can be prepared. Inshallah, so stay with us. There will be dinner after the lecture. Assalamu alaikum.
थोड़ा पीछे कर देना, थोड़ा पीछे, थोड़ा
صوت. تمام. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ما شاء الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل يا عبادي الذين آمنوا اتقوا ربكم للذين أحسنوا في هذه الدنيا حسنة وأرض الله واسعة إنما يوفى الصابرون أجرهم بغير حساب. قل إني أمرت أن أعبد الله مخلصا له الدين وأمرت لأن أكون أول المسلمين. قل إني أخاف إن عصيت ربي عذاب يوم عظيم. قل الله أعبد مخلصا له ديني فاعبدوا ما شئتم من الخاسرين الذين خسروا
الذين خسروا يوم القيامة ألا ذلك هو الخسران المبين لهم من فوقهم ظلل من النار ومن تحتهم ظلل ذلك يخوف الله به عباده يا عباد فاتقون والذين اجتنبوا الطاغوت أن يعبدوها وأنابوا إلى الله لهم البشرى فبشر عباد الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه أولئك الذين هداهم الله وأولئك هم أولو الألباب صدق الله العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم صلى الله وسلم على حبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Oh Allah, increase our knowledge. Oh Allah, help us to practice what we learn. Oh Allah, make our ears functioning with our heart and our hand and arms and brain and vision. So basically, to do an action after we hear. The verses I have recited, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking us something, and the mu'min did reply, yes, we will. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told them, you're not equal. The one who will practice and going to fulfill what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants them to do, and the others who listen, just like you're reading a newspaper. Nowadays, if you are with some of the group, 20 group, and then what's up or what's down, or whatever, you keep getting a lot of all of these like small tapes or, either joke or advice. But because too many of them, you start forgetting most of them. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here had a dialogue between Him Almighty and His creation. Akhi, it's a simple fact. Now, we're going to talk about Ramadan. Good. Also, we have to talk about preparation for the month of Ramadan. What's Ramadan? There's some certain fact. Okay, here you have some tools, you have equipment, you're going to create something. After you create, even you create a phone. So this is yours. You just made it. Sure? Okay, you wrote an article, you had the pen, and you wrote an article. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, I am so and so, I'm going to do this and this and that. When you're done, this is your article. So something related to you. Sure? Okay. You plant the seed, you water it, and it grow up, either fruit or vegetable, whatever. You said, Alhamdulillah, look what I did. I just planted the seed, I took care of it, I water it, now it's a grow, so this is mine. Yes, yours. Now, everything you do as a human being, even a woman sometimes clean her house. She come and look, I just dust the table, I dust the window, I did a good job, alhamdulillah, no, that's what I did. She feels sometimes proud of it, or we feel proud of it. Yeah, akhi, the fact is Allah had made us. Allah had created us. See brother, the way you look, who designed you? You're not Almighty. He wants you to be this skin color. He wants you to be with these two eyes. This brother, Allah wants him, his new creator, wants you to be in this. Some of us has only one arm. They're born like that. Some they have maybe two heads. Have you seen bodies like two heads sometimes? Doctors get confused what we should do, cut one head or keep the other. So someone made you. Do you think after he made you, or you being made, or being created, he said, let's forget about that creation? No, 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 no way. There's no way in the world. Especially if it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah said, Adam, you're going to earth. Eve, you're going to earth. In 2015, a baby will be born. His name Ahmed, Muhammad. He will be named like this name. Or even John, Smith, so and so, Muslim, non-Muslim. In 2016 will be this and this and that. 2014, no. 2018, I heard that the bank keeps statement up to 7 years. They keep your checks for 17. IRS, they said you have to keep your paper document up to 5 years. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for how long he has to keep our papers? 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years? Forever and ever. From day one, Adam, to the last one on earth. Allah, he keeps our profile, our document. But the fact I'm trying to emphasize on, Ya akhi, yani, he just made us, he created us. So we are somewhere, somehow related to him Almighty. Even the non-Muslim, you think only the Muslim Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of? No, this dunya Allah gave it for everyone. Muslim, non-Muslim. Good or bad, Allah promised you're going to eat, drink. But sometimes, if you disobey Allah, you might get punished, or Allah will leave it for the hereafter. So now, let's talk about Muslims and mu'min, and about our chances in this life. Allah said, if you believe in me, so the verses I recited before I start, Allah had a dialogue with us. He wants from us to do this and that. As a believer, mu'min, we said, yes, Allah. Yes, we will. No doubt about it. Then Allah said, replying, قل إني أخاف إن عصيت ربي عذابي قل الله أعبد مخلصا له ديني إخلاص. And the verse said, قل الله أعبد. Who's saying that? Us. قل means say. Allah أعبد. أعبد means worship. That's it. No. With a sincerity in my deen. مخلصا له دين. Then he said, other creation, because I'm a mu'min, if you want to worship anything else, you're free. I don't care. But me as a mu'min, Allah will worship. I'm going to worship Allah with a sincerity. فَعْبُدُ مَا شِئْتُمْ دُونِي قُلْ إِنَّ الْخَاسِرِينَ الَّذِينَ خَسِرُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ وَأَهْلِيهِمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَلَا ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْخُسْرَانُ الْمُبِينُ وَالَّذِينَ اجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ أَنْ يَعْبُدُوهَا وَأَنَابُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ. This is also, we need to underline this. وَالَّذِينَ اجْتَنَبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ, Allah said in the Quran, for those who refuse to worship Taghut. What's Taghut? Do we worship Taghut? And if you ask any Muslim nowadays, do you worship anybody? Astaghfirullah, no, I worship only Allah. Indeed they do. Taghut, what's Taghut? Let's open the dictionary. What's Taghut? Allah said, and those who worship the Taghut, وَالَّذِينَ اجْتَنَبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ أَنْ يَعْبُدُوهَا. So those, if they want to worship Taghut, what's Taghut? Some scholar, they said Taghut is the shaitan. Yeah, some people, they worship devil. But Taghut could be different from one to another. Some of us, they're Taghut, the green, the money. When money involved, he does not care about haram or halal. How many, you brother and sister, you guys know? Because my position sometimes as an Imam, I'm not full-time Imam, like, director maybe. I receive so many, subhanAllah, I hear so many problems. Two brothers, they were so sweetheart with each other, very good brothers for a couple of years. And all of a sudden, they become severe enemies. What happened? They start business together. And one of them, when it comes to money, they change. And hereby, I remember the story. I would like to express it out. I need to say this story. Alhamdulillah. There's some people in the community, wallahi, I'm proud of. Big time, ya akhi. Proud of. And I say, Ya Rab, when those guys go to Jannah, please let me gather me with them. They want to do some like contract, business contract. They agree with each other. Okay. And who they want to write the contract? Attorney? No. They want to go to the sheikh. They come to me. But even though after I write the contract for them, I tell them, go take it to attorney, please. Because who knows? Maybe your kids might disagree. You guys good brother? I write it, but go take it, notarize it, take it to the attorney. So here's the deal. Two group. Party one, for example, Muhammad Ahmad, and party two, Saeed Abdullah. So I start the contract saying there's only two parties, two partners. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is the contract between Muhammad Saeed, party one, Ahmad so and so, party two, and I say party three, and I put dots. They come to tell me, Sheikh, no, we are only two people, only two parties, him and me. Let me finish it. I need to write. Then I say party three, consider as the party one, before one. They get confused. I told them I will not write a contract for only two parties. It must be three parties involved. Ya Sheikh, wallahi, we are only two. Brother Anwar and me. Why brought that for the third one? This authentic hadith narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. It says, Allahu ثالث الشريكين. Allah ثلاثة. Okay, ثالث الشريكين. ما لم يكن أحدهما الآخر. The hadith says, Allah is the third partner with the two sharikain, two partners, as long as none of them will deceive or mislead the other party. Allah the third partner. So I told him, Allah must be in this contract. According to the hadith narrated by Rasulullah and Bukhari and Muslim. So here, party one, so and so, party two, so and so, party three, which is Allah in before number one. And they sign. When they come, I say, Allah, the witness, I sign by saying, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I sign. I don't put my signature because I cannot sign for Allah, but I say, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It's Allah's signature. Because every aspect you say, and the other hadith said, كل أمر ذي بال لم يبدأ بسم الله فهو أبتر. Every action you take, if you don't start with the Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, you are a loser. So Allah's signature is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Some other scholars said no, Allah's signature is Rahmah, mercy. Because none of us will go to Jannah because of our deed. We're all going to Jannah for His mercy. Are we going to Jannah? Yes, indeed, we are. Because we're just doing everything He wants us to do. So we're going to Jannah, inshallah. So they said Allah's signature is mercy, ar-Rahmah. Some others said no, Allah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So because when you eat, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When you put your shoes on, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When you walk out the door, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When you start your test exam, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When you do anything, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Is that right? So why are you saying this, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim? And somebody, oh, I have a headache, big headache, Sheikh, please pray for me. You put your hand on that head, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. You start. Wallahi, last week, a student came from the Imperial Valley College, IVC. She said, Master, she's not Muslim. She said, I've been seeing a lot of bad dreams and nightmares, and I don't know what to do. So, do you think I should see a psychiatrist? SubhanAllah, after 4-month semester teaching the Middle Eastern culture and Arabic language, we had some kind of like connection with my student. Because we are Muslim, we're not just like teach the subject and leave. No, we care, we're all human. So I said, you could see a psychiatrist after I give you some treatment. If it didn't work, then you go for the psychiatrist. What's the treatment? We stayed more than half an hour trying to teach her Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm lahu ma fi as-samawati wa ma fi al-ard. The rest of Ayatul Kursi and Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I swear to Allah, since that day till today, she never asked any question after that. No psychiatrist, no nothing. And she's not even a Muslim. She sent me her pictures with the hijab. She's only 19 years old. She sent a picture with the hijab, a black hijab. Subhanallah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, his signature, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, if you are sincere, sometimes throw it to non-Muslim. Let them try. We try. So there's always have a headache. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. But it has to come from your deep heart with the sincerity, as Allah said, with the sincerity. So back to the point. Back to the contract. So the contract, three parties. One, two, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These brothers, after a couple of years, they had some disputation. They start thinking, you know, what happened to my partner? Is he still doing the right thing, or did he sign? He said, maybe I should break up with him. I don't know. So he came to me. He said, Sheikh, I don't know what to tell you. I have no evidence, but I see my partner doing something wrong. Could you just check with him? I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. Sure, Akhi. I'm the one who made the contract with a few years ago. Let me talk to him. So I called the brother. I told him, brother, something fishy is going on. What's that? He said, you could tell that. Sure. But I would like to know about one thing. Sheikh Aziz, I will not lose Allah's partnership for a few dollars. When you wrote the contract, his name, my name, and said Allah's ties to sharikate. According to Hadith Rasulullah narrated. He said, there's no way in the world I lose Allah's partnership for some money or dollars. I told Allah, keep going. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you both. But I told the other brother, don't worry, everything's fine. Till nowadays, they are good partners. So when you base your any action in this life with the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, things will continue. Now, back to the very first point when I start with. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us, created us, we are related to Him Almighty. So He has our profile from day one, from Adam alayhi salam till the last day. So what is Ramadan? What is Al-Hajj? What is Day of Arafah? Sha'ban, Rajab, Shawwal? All this, what do we need to do with all this? Yeah, all this is a time when you need to do some change to yourself. What a change. If you are the same person from day one till you die, that's no good. You have to change. Read the hadith, many hadiths says, if you don't make a mistake and ask Allah forgiveness, Allah might bring some other people to make a mistake, to commit a sin, and they ask Allah forgiveness, Allah will forgive them. Simple. Now, you might not make mistakes, you might not do anything wrong, but we're all human. It's not shame to fail in a hole, but it's a shame not to get up after you fail. And to keep going. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in that verse, وَالَّذِينَ اجْتَنَبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ أَنْ يَعْبُدُوهَا وَأَنَابُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ. أَنَابُوا. Now word أَنابُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ. Okay, I want to take you with me to the word after أَنابُوا. Allah now describing those make inaba to Allah. What is inaba? If I ask one brother, what's inaba? He might say inaba. I'm really not doing good for the Fajr namaz. I don't get up for Fajr namaz. So in my inaba to get up at Fajr prayer. I asked another brother, what's the inaba do you think? You know what, Sheikh? My inaba is, I'm not fasting. I fast only Ramadan. I don't fast the day of Arafah. I don't fast Ashura. I don't fast Monday or Thursday in winter time. So my inaba is to do extra fasting. Other sister, what do you think the inaba, sister? Oh, the inaba, I'm always mad at my husband. My inaba is to give him a break, to take it easy on him. That's my inaba. I asked her husband, what's your inaba? I'm always upset with my wife. My inaba is to take it easy with her and start to spoiling her. This is my inaba. Other inaba, so each and every one of us, we look what I'm shortage of. I need to add it toward my good deeds. And some people said my inaba is to give charity and zakat, alms and charity. I'm really stingy. I can't. I know for sure some people, when they give a zakat, they feel like, oh, I'm giving this money away. But they could invite you for food. Come and eat. They have no problem. Invite you for food. But to give money away, they can't. One of the merchant, when one of my sheikh told a story, he said, a big sheikh, he has lots of students. When they do fundraising, they don't do fundraising in a masjid. They 2-3 people from the student. Sunday, we're going to visit the brothers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saturday, we're going to this group, that family. Every day, they go maybe 5-6 people. And he doesn't take the same student every day, different student, because they don't want to leave any bad impression on anyone. So he told us a story. He went visit one of the merchants, and he asked him for donation for the masjid. That merchant said, Sheikh, I cannot give you anything. I feel like if I give you money from the cash register, I feel pain giving my money away. No, I'm gonna go to the storage area, lock me in. He told him that. He said, lock me in and open the cash register and take whatever you want to take. But I don't want to see it. They did what he asked. They put him in the storage area, they locked him in, and he starts screaming from there, no, don't take my money, leave me alone. They took certain amount, and after that, they let him out. Next day, he went to the masjid. He said, Sheikh, Jazakallah khair, thank you very much. If you didn't do that, well, I won't be able to give no money. And he said, I was sick all night. This is disease. So, but alhamdulillah, he found a way to get rid of that disease. Same thing, Akhi. None of us like the shot. But if you are sick, you have to get the shot. You have to have a surgery. You have to be in the bed for a couple of days. Now, so Allah said for those, وَالَّذِينَ اجْتَنَبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ وَأَنَابُوا إِنَابَةً. What's the inaba? Inaba is for each and every one of us is different inaba. Inaba, some of us too, it says one time, do not shed tears on the pillow. Shed tears on the prayer rods. Shedding tears on the pillow will not help. Shedding tears on the prayer rods will help, which is talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So sometimes the inaba is to get up in nighttime and start praying and shed tears, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab. So the inaba. Allah said, وَالَّذِينَ أَنَابُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ. For those who make inaba, to whom? Allah. Allah said, here's the catch. The next, what it says? He said, lahum, which is for them, al-bushra. Lahum al-bushra. What's bushra? What's bushra? News? What kind of news? Good news. Like, who has a good news? Obama? Obama had good news a few months ago. If you lose your job and you have a mortgage, they pay the mortgage, half of the mortgage for you. Have you heard it? Done deal. Few people applied. Some you brother already got that, by the way. If you have a job and you have a mortgage and you lost your job, government will pay half of your mortgage. Done deal. I went myself to the office to make sure with one of the Muslim brother. Yes, he stayed 3 months free. He didn't make no payment. Then they pay half of his mortgage. If you lose a job, you have to prove it. So good news. So when Allah said, Lahumul Bushra. What's Bushra? From Obama now or from whom? From Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you make inaba to Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you have good news from Him. Lahumul Bushra. Look what after that He told Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He used word fa. Brother, in Arabic we have wa, we have fa. What's the difference between wa and fa? Wa we translate to and. For example, Brother Ahmed came, wa Hassan came. Wa. So Ahmed came and Hassan came. Okay? So, but we don't know if he came, who's came first. We said Ahmed came and Hassan came. But who came first? We don't know. Do they come after each other? Is it like an hour between them, half an hour, 10 minutes? We don't know. But when we use in Arabic language letter fa, that means tartib wa ta'qib. That means they came right after each other, behind each other. I would say, Brother Ahmed came, Brother Ahmed came, fa Hassan. Ahmed fa Hassan. That means first one enter, the second one enter, right after him. Okay, look what Allah said in the Quran. وَالَّذِينَ اجتنبوا الطاغوت أن يعبدوها وأنابوا إلى الله لهم البشرى. For them are the good news. Then Allah said, He used letter fa. فَبَشِّرْ عِبَاد. Immediately, right after that, فَبَشِّرْ عِبَاد. Give the ibad the good tidings, the good news. فَبَشِّرْ عِبَاد. الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلَ فَيَتَّبِعُونَ أَحْسَنَهُ. So no delay, akhi. Immediately Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide us with the good news in this life and in the hereafter. So a month of Ramadan is another chance. I have something to probably say about this. There is 4 different recommendations for the month of Ramadan. Ready to listen to it? A week ago, somebody gave the khutbah here, remember? What the title of the khutbah was? Does anybody remember? Is it about future plan? Yeah, Allah said, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً. So Allah asked us to make 2 future plans, period. And then the 2 future plans become 1. So today, the continuation for the future plan. And do we have to have a future plan? Yes, according from the Quranic perspective, you have to have future plan. 2, 1 for this life and 1 for the hereafter. We say hereafter, which is after here. After here, which is Yawm al-Qiyamah, the day of resurrection. The first recommendation, akhi. Future plan for month of Ramadan. The very first one. What is it? What's your future plan? First recommendation, do not count on your Islamic center. How? Do not depend on your Islamic center. Why? Do not wait for them to do your future plan. You need to start your own future plan. Oh, my future plan, I'm waiting for the Islamic center. Whatever they're going to do, I will just follow. That's no good. You need to start from day 1. Ya Allah, my future plan is, you sit in the carpet, prayer rack, say Ramadan is coming, my future plan is for a month of Ramadan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you participate with the Islamic center, your Islamic center, your community. But you don't wait for them to do everything for you. They cannot. They cannot. For example, if we have the very first, the very best speaker here, the best sheikh in the whole world, speakers, okay, even Rasulullah ﷺ, or the Quran itself, and you were the Quran was reciting to you, and you said, what's the use of the Quran? Nothing. Or you listen and you don't apply. No. You sit and you say, my future plan in this month of Ramadan is first, which is the very first criteria, I'm going to change. I will not remain the very same person before Ramadan, after Ramadan. I'm going to change. The change starts from inside. I gave the example here, I think 2 times already. This is the 3rd time. If we bring an egg, chicken egg, and we break it from outside, what does it mean? That means death. We just killed the baby chicken. But if the eggs break from inside, what does it mean? Life. Because the baby chicken broke the egg and get out. So the change starts from inside first. You need to change from inside. Oh, how was Ramadan for you? Oh, our Islamic center was, they brought some Imam, they brought some Hafiz. They were here. Do not blame no one. No one. Blame yourself. You could do a lot, but first you need to sit between you and Allah. Ya akhi. Now, if you want to buy like a car, you do a lot of research. If you want to buy a pants, you do look for what. So Ramadan is not only 1 day, 30 days almost. Okay. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised us a lot. You want to let go like that? No, see what kind of plan you're going to have. You know, the hadith says, after Ramadan, the meaning of the hadith, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give each and every one of us a gift. This is a hadith after Ramadan. So watch for your gift. Now, if you don't deserve the gift, do you think Allah will give you the gift? If we don't deserve it, we're not going to have it. But if we deserve it, yes, we will have it. So basically, start on your own. Make your future plan and what I'm going to do, what I'm trying to achieve during this month, and after the month of Ramadan. We know people, akhi, before Ramadan, they maybe do something haram or makruh. They stop during the month of Ramadan. After the month of Ramadan, they go back to it. Simple. So what did you achieve? There's people, they were really upset. A guy came to Umar, to the son of Abdullah ibn Umar, Abdullah, the son of Umar ibn al-Khattab. He told him, teach me the best knowledge ever. He said, the knowledge is a lot, but don't get angry so easily. Don't get upset, angry so easy. Be patient. So that could be part of the ilm. Now, if you cannot control yourself before month of Ramadan, you did a little bit, then you came back to the same habit, that's a problem. The second advice, try not to object or reject someone give you an advice. I've seen this in many Islamic, many masajid, between the sisters and the brothers. Someone tell the brother, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Why me? You fear Allah. I am okay, but you have the problem. No. Somebody told me, Sheikh Aziz, you fear Allah, you're not doing right. I told him, hey, inshallah, I fear Allah. And someone told me, you are a hypocrite. I said, well, if I am a hypocrite, Jazakallah khair for telling me. And if I'm not, you're going to pay me in the day of judgment. Simple as that. You're going to pay me, and I will not let you go on the day of judgment. Now, as soon as you turn your back, two brothers or sisters start talking about you. Okay, this is really serious issues, very serious issues. I will tell people, I will not forgive no one in the day of judgment. Never. In this life, I don't mind. Even if you slap me, I could say, khair, inshallah. Khair. And I was still dealing with it. There's benefit for the Islam. But in the day of judgment, there's no way I forgive you. No way. I need some good deeds. So we don't want to be that simple. At the same time, we don't want to be that rude. Now, we could forgive each other if you have a good intention. It doesn't mean that we're not going to forgive each other, but people need to be aware and scared of that. Now, when somebody gives you an advice, do not reject it. Or do not say, no, I will not listen, or this is for you, not for me. Yeah, during month, if you stop looking what Allah has forbid, stop looking to the woman in the street here today. Why did you tell this to yourself? Yeah, in Ramadan, start not to eat too much when you break your fast. Eat a little bit so you can pray Taraweeh. Why are you telling me this? You eat too much. We hear this every day. And even one time, two brothers have a conflict. One day prayed and he burped. And smell awful, ya akhi. And when the salah is over, the guy told him, would you please next time, when you burp, just cover your mouth or do something, ya akhi. It's quite disgusting. The Imam had to start the salah. For the fighting they start. طيب. Ya akhi, take it. Do not object. We have to train ourselves. We have to train ourselves. If something we don't like, we need to try to take it easy. Someone come with a really smelly socks. And don't be quiet, but in a nice way. If you know, for example, I have a smelly socks, but my friend, brother Anwar, go tell Anwar. Tell the Sheikh Aziz, he has a smelly socks. Because I don't know him that much. Maybe he's your friend, but don't tell him I told you. But give him advice. Okay, some people, oh, I'm sorry, really, I don't mean that. What happened? I don't know. Jazakumullah khair. Some, me, I have smelling salts. You smell bad. You remember? That's a problem. You're not using your Ramadan. Number two, do not object. Anybody give you an advice, any kind of advice. Number three, ابدأ بالتغيير بنفسك. Start the change in the family, in your family, from yourself. Like especially the family. The family, if you tell your kids, son, daughter, do this, or the kids when they tell their parents about something, start on your own. Use the wisdom. Last one, this is really good. This will save us a lot. When you deal with the people, try to deal with them from their own perspective. You know, like after a while, how this brother think or how this sister think. From their own perspective, try to talk to them from their own, like as if we say in English, put yourself in my shoe. Do they say that? Put yourself in my shoe and say, okay, put yourself in their shoes at that time, during the month of Ramadan. See if you can communicate better to achieve the best. Now, if you want to do good deeds, also 4 stages for good deeds. Number 1, to make it fast. Hurry up, don't wait. I'm going to make a good deed tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Now if you can. One of my sheikh, another sheikh, his wife, after he passed away, his wife started talking about him. She said, many nights, he came to me and he said, honey, tomorrow, okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me, today, I had a $50,000. People brought $50,000 to him, or he made that much amount of money. He said, inshallah, tomorrow, remind me, I will give family of so-and-so 10,000. The family of so-and-so 10,000. The family so-and-so 10,000. And for the masjid, this 10,000. Tomorrow, remind me, inshallah, to do that. So his wife immediately got a piece of paper, 10,000 family so-and-so, 10,000. She said, honey, it's ready. Tomorrow, inshallah, after Fajr, you can do it. Wallahi, then she said, we got to sleep. An hour or so, I get up, he's not in the bed. Where did he go? Middle of the night. Where is he? He's gone. Then after Fajr prayer, he's back home. Where did you go, honey? She said, after you wrote the paper, I thought I might die this night. And I won't be able to deliver this money to these people. And so I go. She said, night time. He said, no one would reject and receive $10,000, even night time, no problem. I knock on the door, hear the envelope, Assalamu alaikum. He said, I don't want to wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might not come. Never. And this is good amal khair. Amal khair, the good action. I don't want to wait for tomorrow. So number 1 is to make it fast. Number 2, keep it secret, top secret. Top secret, kitmaning. Nobody should know about the good deeds. And even Rasulullah said one time, Allah will make the believer forget about his or her good deeds. They forget about their good deeds. Why? You did something good before and you forget about it, because Allah wants you to do more and more and more and increase your a'mal. So number 2 is to make it top secret. Number 3, to shrink it. Somebody said, MashaAllah, you give the masjid so much. He said, no, not so much. I just give a little bit. No, I heard you give a lot. You help that family, you help this family. Yeah, you're mistaken. I didn't help this family. Just a little bit. Not that much. Just a little bit. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That for yourself. That for yourself. If the people talking good about you, alhamdulillah. But for yourself, he said, shrink it, make it really small, the good deeds. You don't want to make it big. Akhi, mashallah, you help 20 family. Akhi, what 20 family? Well, that's not that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide us. We had a visitor from Turkey, Sheikh Muhammad Fadil. He left like a few days ago. I wish he was here so I could bring him. MashaAllah, one of his students, he has a student here. They have taqiyya. You know what's taqiyya? Taqiyya, the place when they have taqiyya in Turkey, it used to be in all the Muslim world. Taqiyya, that they find a building for the needy people or all the traveler people. They stop by, they eat, they drink, they take a shower, they sleep up to 3 days or 7 days for free. And they don't ask about their income, if rich or poor, no matter. And they have a masjid in that taqiyya. Each taqiyya had a masjid. So in Istanbul, I went there, and they called me. They're sitting from the airport with my group, and they took us one of the tekiya. So tekiya, mashallah, 5 stories, building 5 stories, and we have one story like for me and for my group, rooms, fill up sijan, and then it's only all for free. This is Muslims sponsor this. You go there with the time of the prayer. They're so nice. They're so polite. They knock on the door. It's time for prayer, and they leave. If you want to come pray, fine. If you don't want to pray, it's up to you. But of course, you want to pray. Now, futur, they knock on the door. In 10 minutes, the breakfast will be ready. Lunch, they knock on the door. In 10 minutes, lunch will be ready. Dinner will be the same thing. Then in the evening, halaqah. Every day there's a halaqah. Every single day, halaqah. One after Fajr namaz, one after Isha prayer. Every single day. This is the barnamij called Tikiyya for everybody. So I went to Istanbul here. There I saw so many refugees, especially from Syria. Subhanallah. They provide food, shelter, but the maximum 7 days. For the family, then you have to leave, bring somebody else. One of his students, he said, I thought we are building another Tikiyya. It's costing $500,000. So the Sheikh said, inshallah, we need to do fundraising and just get it. The Sheikh, why fundraising? He wrote him a check for the $500,000 and done deal. It's like build the Tikiyya. This is sadaqah jariyah. Done deal. So this brother said, thank you so much for this. May Allah. He said, guys, I didn't do anything. Nothing. Just like I'm making a payment. He started to us like he didn't do nothing. Allah gave us this money and Allah will take it back. So subhanallah. So when you do good deeds, make it small. And the Tikiyya is something used to be for a long time. From after the we know Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali. We call them Al-Khulafa al-Rashidun. After that we have Umayyad caliphs, then Abbasi caliph. From Umayyad all the time to Ottomani caliph, Ottoman, they were the Tikiyya system in every Muslim countries. That's like even they have a Tikiyya for the animals, Tikiyya for the injured birds, a Tikiyya for injured animals, Tikiyya for the homeless, Tikiyya for the slave, for servants, and so forth. Like, so number 3, to make it small, try to shrink it as much as possible. Finally, number 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, finally, do not stop doing this good deed continuously. Keep doing this good deed continuously. Doesn't have to be large, could be small, but don't stop it. Do not stop it. Yes, you shouldn't stop it. Let me ask you this. A brother told me, I met a brother here who spoke 5 languages fluently. He said, I spoke English, French, Spanish, German, and Kurdi. So I told him what happened to that. He said, for the last 30 years, I stopped practicing except the Spanish and English. So I forget everything. He forgot. Why? Because he didn't continue practicing. Same thing with the Quran. If you don't keep always refresh your memory, you're going to forget. So the good deeds has to be always there, little bit, no problem. So you don't forget. Always good deeds keep continuously. And I'm really surprised that some of us sometimes they start saying Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilallah, Zikr. Your beloved Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, وَأَنْ لَا يَزَالَ لِسَانُكَ رَطْبًا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ. Your tongue should always be moving in a dhikr Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We talk a lot, we speak a lot, no problem. But at the same time, we cannot forget about the remembering of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the good deed. Now, fast, keep it secret, shrink it, make it small, and continuously. Now, the future plan in this month of Ramadan, I want to apply these 4 aspects. I don't want to apply the other advice. First, I don't want to wait for my Islamic center, just a reminder. I want to start, then I will cooperate, participate in the center. Yeah, actually, there's something also. Let me discuss it a little bit. Islam meant to be, if you are good, to be better. If you are good, to be very good. If you are very good, to be the best. Why in Ramadan we focus only in Taraweeh, Hafid, and breakfast, iftar or suhoor. Why? Only that. Why don't we have programs talk about morality, decency? How can we invite speakers to talk about domestic violence maybe? Invite speaker to talk about what's going on in the system, probably hear what we hear every once in a while. Things happen in the United States. Now, very important. I said in the khutbah today, okay, by the way, this is not from the topic, but just like I remember, I was listening to the news, Al Jazeera News yesterday. Al Jazeera News, they have broadcast in Arabic and in English. And this station allowed in the United States. Some station not allowed, this is allowed, approved, they have a permit. They made a report, they broadcast about a report about Islamophobia. And said the Islamophobia, some corporations spending up to $40 million a year for controversy of the Islam, for Islamophobia, to mislead people about Islam. This is why you see the hatred. Three students in North Carolina were killed, Muslim. People gathered in front of the Islamic Center, not like the government or the police. No, people, our friends, our neighbors. So we have to work on, programs, even take the advantage of month of Ramadan, because this month of the month of Ramadan, the whole message is full. Use every experience from every brother and sister you might be able to use. Tell the brothers and sisters, all of them. This guy work in an attorney, the other guy work in engineer, the other work in constructions. We need to work collectively. How can we spread the real message of Islam? Ya akhi, wallahi, I respect, we pray 20 rak'at, 40 rak'at. Then we go home, we sleep and eat. But what did I do for my neighbor? What did I do for my Islam? The prayer for me, the fasting for me. But I need to serve Allah, I need to serve my Islam. Look at Abu Dharr. Abu Dharr, when he became a Muslim, he went right away, he stood up like this in the middle of the Makkah, and he said, listen you guys, Allah is one. Muhammad is the messenger. Blah, blah, blah. So they came and they beat him up. Next day, he did the same thing. Third day, did the same thing. Then Abu Bakr told him, stop. So you carry the message. Some of us, they, mashallah, qualified to do construction. Go do it. But some of us, mashallah, very qualified to spread the message of Islam. I suggested something. Why don't we have a group of youth, educated youth sometimes? We do fundraising, sisters, sometimes for the masjid. Great. We have to have our masajid. When we build the more masajid we build in the United States of America, we're doing the United States of America, we're doing them a favor. Because every area there's masjid, no drugs, no alcohol, no problems, a safer place, green zone. Now, we should also contribute to the society by having a group. Let's work on establishing youth, mother tongue, educated, and we have those as a da'i in Allah in certain areas. And you know what? Guess what? There we must pay their salary from the masjid. Not only Imam should get paid from the masjid. We need a group of people. There are our ambassadors, examples, boys and girls. Okay, we have to work on 3 days a week. We need to send you to this school, that school, here and there. Sometimes we have care, we send care. Now, if care cannot cover everyone, ISNA doesn't cover everything. Every society, every community, during month of Ramadan, make a courses to educate maybe 20 brothers and sisters in certain topic and stuff. When we're ready, they are ready to be working for us for the message. Well, I will be the first one to contribute and fundraising for this group. Okay, brother, we have 20 schools around us. Every Ramadan, Sheikh Anwar, I go to many schools. Every Ramadan, I told them I need to educate the student about Ramadan. You will come. And some very big time school asked me, did anybody show up here? How many Muslims did? A lot. Did anybody talk about Ramadan? No. How come, where is our Islamic center? Where our youth group? Alhamdulillah, this masjid will be a youth center. So this is one of the things we need to work on. Educating those kids when they got, inshallah, ready to go, and we have to send them. We don't want to keep them only here. So basically, back to the point. Now, and not only here, overseas too. We could send them overseas, bring them back, and make them very good speakers. Alhamdulillah, there's a lot of them, but it's not enough. The Islamophobia, they're trying to attack us. We are a peaceful people. If they carry weapons against us, we will not carry weapons. If they yell and shout, we will not do the same. We are civilized people. We have education. We could go through the system in the right way. Alhamdulillah. So, but we need, whenever, like Ramadan said, Ramadan, all the masajid will be full. Do not give the people only salah, taraweeh, and only recitation and salamu alaikum. You need to give them a message to live with. 30 days, they're all yours. Allah will hold you responsible. All of us. 30 days, people come to me and my masjid. What I'm going to give them? Just recitation and they go home. That's not enough. I need to give them a lot. But at the same time, the audience should participate more. Not only, just come and go. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. Life is really short, really short. And subhanAllah, as I remember, I said in a khutbah, if you remember, I said, I'll give an example. If imagine yourself died. If you died, we're all dead. We died. Sure? Now, if we died, but Allah told us, I will send you back to life again, but after a certain period of time. You will be back to life again. But now you're dead. But I let you see what's going on. Now our spirit fly, see my brother, my sister, you see your community, you see the people around you. You say, oh, I can't wait till I come back to life because I want to do this. I want to participate in this good action. I will fix this. I will fix that. I will do this. I can't wait till I'm back to life because I want to really do this. I want to do good. Because when you are there, you will see how much the rewards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you, how much about the Jannah, what's the Jannah, the hellfire, all this stuff. Said, Alhamdulillah, I'm going to go back to life, so I will do something. Guess what? Allah sent you back to life already. All of us here. Do you see any dead bodies around us here? No. Sister, you are alive? MashaAllah, yes. Brothers, you are alive. Then take advantage of being alive. What's your future plan? What are we going to do? So that's what we need to focus on, inshallah. So that's kind of the preparation. Your beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one time, he woke up in the middle of the night, and he walked toward the cemetery. He was there. Aisha thought, what is he going? To another maybe wife? So she felt jealous. So she woke up and she followed him. She followed him. And when he arrived, she saw him going different direction, not to his another wife's room. He went toward the cemetery. And he had a candle. Often, no light in the candle. He had the candle, and when he arrived at the cemetery, he lighted the candle. And he sat next to a grave, and he started saying, he said, Rahimakallah, the person in the grave. Rahimakallah, Rahimakallah. Brothers, sisters, who sing Rahimakallah? Your beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam telling that to one of the people in the grave. Rahimakallah. Allah ya akhi, if Rasulullah tells us Rahimakallah, this is the whole dunya in our hands. He said, Rahimakallah. What's for? Then he continued, إِنَّكَ لَكُنْتَ أَوَّاهًا تَتْلُو الْقُرْآنِ إِنَّكَ لَكُنْتَ أَوَّاهًا تَالِيًا لِلْقُرْآنِ. Rasulullah told him, Rahimakallah, may Allah shed mercy on you, because you were one of the people whom used to recite the Quran, and every time you pass on, he said, Awwah. Awwah means every time you pass by a beautiful word, all the Quran, beautiful words, and some verses you say, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. For example, you say, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. Ya Allah, Ya Allah. And you say, إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات. Ya Allah, make me among them. So you really feel the Quran you're reciting, because you just like you're talking to Allah. Another hadith said, if you want to talk one-on-one with Allah, recite the Quran. So every time, وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Ya Allah. Wallahi, ya akhi, I think the Arab people, Allah will punish them more than the non-Arab people. Because when we stand behind the Imam and we understand the words and we go thinking about our food, our transportation, like every time, indirectly, like today I pray behind brother Sheikh Anas, I realize myself, I'm going like, moving my head like this, like crazy. No, because I am understanding what he's talking about. Something really great, Allah, Allah. And sometimes the shaitan take me away. The salah finished, and he said, what he was reciting, I don't know. So Rasulullah described that brother, akhi. لَكُنْتَ أَوَّاهًا. Awwahan means, like, whenever you hear the verse, أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٍ. Ya Allah, Ya Allah. So Rasulullah enlightened the candle, and he told him, Al-Rahmat, Rahimakallah, may Allah share His mercy upon you. You were reciting the Quran, and كُنْتَ أَوَّاهًا تَالِيًا لِلْقُرْآن. And then he said, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar 4 times for him. There's 2 narrations. One it says he lit the candle there on, and the other one said he took it and he went back home. This narrated by Imam Tirmizi, and he said hadith is Hasan. We have hadith Sahih, Hasan, Da'if. So this one Hasan in the middle, which is inshallah good. Now, so also during this month, now we need to charge our battery for the more recitation of the Quran. Truly, I said that we need to work it out, educate people in this month of Ramadan. But again, I need to also to encourage myself to charge my battery. There's one of the great tabi'i. You know what when we say tabi'i, what tabi'i mean? You know what does tabi'i mean? Tabi'i. We have sahabi. Sahabi means companions of Rasulullah. Then after them, who? Tabi'i. Okay. How do we differentiate between sahabi, companion of Rasulullah, and tabi'i? Look, everyone saw Rasulullah, saw Rasulullah. Okay? Saw Rasulullah. Face to face. Saw him, or at least saw him, and believed in him at the time and died without changing his religion, he considered as a Sahabi, companions of Rasulullah. Now, if you remember the story of this Sahabi, not the Sahabi, one of the people, what's his name, the one Allah accept his dua, and he was so obedient to his parents, his mom. Does anyone remember his name? Okay, he was from Yemen. He believed in Rasulullah and he became a Muslim during Rasulullah's times, but he never went to Mecca or Medina. So he didn't see Rasulullah. So we cannot consider him as a Sahabi. Or is that a Sahabi? You need to see Rasulullah or to listen to him directly and to become a believer, and you die as a mu'min, then you consider a Sahabi. Because there's some of the people who came to Islam, saw Rasulullah, and when they went to Ethiopia, they changed their religion and they become Christian. It happened during Rasulullah's times. Yes. So we cannot consider them as Sahabi because they changed their religion before they died. Okay. So those are Sahabi, the companions. So the best level after Rasulullah. The second after, we call it Tabi'i. A Tabi'i, the one who met a Sahabi, a companion of Rasulullah. But he didn't see Rasulullah. But he met a companion of Rasulullah and he listened to them. Some names like Hassan al-Basri, very famous. Sirin or Ibn Sirin, the son of Sirin, met Rasulullah, met the companions of Rasulullah. His father was a servant of Anas ibn Malik. Okay, now Ibn Sirin, this is what I brought all this to tell you an evidence and prove that we need to work outside and we need to work on ourselves. He was a merchant, but he was a great, great scholar. He said from sunrise, no, not from sunrise, from duha time to asr time, business. I'm in the market and I am very aggressive in the market. I sell, I buy, I make business from asr to isha for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for ilm and knowledge. So that's how he divided his days, here and there. Inshallah. So we'll conclude in 2-3 minutes. And see that there will be no, sometimes there's a bad jealousy, sometimes good jealousy. Like if I see a brother, what's your name, brother? What's your name? Brother Saeed. I came the other day and I found him, Brother Saeed. He prayed tahajjud 20 rak'at. Oh my God, how come Brother Saeed 20 rak'at? And he's like, I'm younger than him. How come I didn't pray only 2 rak'at? I'm going to copy Brother Saeed, I'm going to pray 21 rak'at. So this is very good jealousy. That's not bad jealousy. So Rasulullah said only in 2. A person who Allah give him the knowledge, spread it when it's needed, and a person Allah give him money, so that person spread the money for the sake of Allah. And finally, I was praying when I came. I seen the brothers. I want to ask you, brothers and sisters, imagine I'm praying behind the Imam. I came to the Imam. This is something related to fiqh. The Imam said Allahu Akbar for ruku'. Tamam? So I ran and I said Allahu Akbar. I covered the Imam like this. Is it right or wrong? Wrong? Why? The Imam was already in ruku'. Then I came and said Allahu Akbar. I catch up with the Imam. Right or wrong? Right? Wrong? Wrong, right? Okay. I need an Imam. The young man here, come over here. Quick. We have only 2 minutes, please. Because we need to do this. Because sometimes your salah is not, you broke your salah with this. You are the Imam. Okay? Stand here, please. And recite Surah Qul Huwallahu Ahad, then make a ruku'. Just the ruku'. Just Qul Huwallahu Ahad. Hit the ruku' now. Stay in the ruku'. Stay in the ruku'. This is my Imam. So I came right before he raised up his head. I said, Allahu Akbar. I catch up with him. That's right or wrong? Some side right, sometimes good. Okay, this is what I want to clarify. This is absolutely wrong. My salah will not be accepted. Brother, when you start your salah, what do you do? When you start your salah, what do you do? Allahu Akbar. Correct? This is we call it takbira al-ihram. Then when I want to make for ruku', Allahu Akbar. 2 of them. So when I catch up my Imam, I said Allahu Akbar. What happened to the takbir al-ihram? Which one, ihram or what is for the ruku'? So I shorted for one only. Does not work. If I want to catch up with the Imam, I said Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. 2 of them. One for ihram, one for takbir. I see a few brothers, when they rush to catch up with the Imam, they did that. I recommend you, if you did that, repeat your salah. Maghrib, if you remember you did that. What happened in the past, khalas ya akhi. Just contribute to the masjid some sadaqah, Allah inshallah will forgive you that. Okay. The wrong one, if you go Allahu Akbar and you make the ruku' right away, you need to do 2 takbirat. First Allahu Akbar, then Allahu Akbar. Even if you to catch up with the Imam. Exactly. If the Imam raises up his head, you lost the rak'ah already. Don't worry about it. The rak'ah has been gone already. But you have to do 2 takbirat. If you do 1, the salah is khidash. You have to do the salah again. Sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Any question? بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وتب علينا والى غير عطفك ورحمتك وحنانك لا تكلنا اللهم تب علينا انك انت السميع العليم يا ذا الجلال والاكرام برحمتك نستغيث يا ذا الجلال والاكرام برحمتك نستغيث اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى اله واصحابه اجمعين سبحانك لا نحصي ثناء عليك انت كما اثنيت على نفسك متعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث وصلى الله وسلم على حبيبنا محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you, Brother Imam Aziz Abdin. Thank you for coming, giving your valuable time. We learn a little bit. Inshallah, we'll continue some other time. Okay? Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
It's not even time to pray. It's not time to pray. It's not time to pray.
بسم الله. أنا ولي فضلا.
حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
دائما وأبدا لا إله إلا الله. استقيموا واعتدلوا استووا تراصوا ترحموا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر وعلى الذين يطيقونه فدية طعام مسكين فمن تطوع خيرا فهو خير له وأن تصوموا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداع إذا دعان فليستجيبوا لي وليؤمنوا بي لعلهم يرشدون الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما أما بنعمة ربك فحدث. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. تحياتي لله. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. اللهم صل كما صليت. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. استغفر الله العظيم وأتوب إليه. استغفر الله.